So now I'm going to see if you know what she should have done here, because it's very, very, very basic for Zed. And it's just so I know, like what you know and what you don't know. So she's running away from these two. And then she throws her combo out like this, right? And she's running away. So what was this play here? What did she do wrong? I'll replay it for you.
Well, there's a little bit of a delay between the... I can see her throwing her combo backwards.
So it should be very clear.
She probably should have gone to her W after she ulted to get some distance between them, right?
So yeah, the play here is very clear to someone that plays Zed. So basically, she's going to throw out her combo, right? Like this. Now, when they jump over the wall and they come at her, she has a window that she can outplay, and then once that window's gone, it's over. And that window is however long her W's up. So the moment Volibear gets to like this and she ults him, the moment she comes out, she should be pressing W, because as soon as it's gone, all of her outplay potential is gone. Exactly. So she should be, and he's low enough to kill. So she should be ulting, swap to W, and like if we want to get really like anal about it, like exactly what she should have done. The important part here that I wanted to see if you could realize is ulting before the W is gone. But then like, so see if she swaps here, he's already dead. Right. Like she does. And even if she swapped before that, the shadow will finish him with the E.
Yep.
So yeah, it's really important. This is one of the most important parts of team fighting with Zed, outplaying. I mean, just even 1v1s. It's so important that when you throw your W out, you're paying attention to how long it's going to be up, and if you need to ult like quickly so you can swap to it, right? So like if I throw my W out and it's out for like a second and then a colleague jumps on me, I can't wait for the perfect time to ult her. I need to do it pretty soon before that W's gone, so I can ult her and immediately swap and start kiting, right?
Right.
So that's a really, really important part that I want that you need to keep into your head for when you're playing, because once you use that part of Zed properly, you'll see a big difference. Okay, so
yeah, that's something I need to do a little bit better, is keeping track of shadows. But it's one thing to be able to see someone else and what they could have done. Like in that play, she was just too slow to reactivate her W. She waited too long. But
well, she didn't even do it in the first place. It's like she never even planned on it. That's the main problem.
Once she was done channeling her ult and she was targetable again, she had just a sliver of time. It was nearly impossible.
Chat, I don't know how to turn him up on the stream. If you guys know how, then I will do it, but I don't know how.
I think I can turn my mic up on my sound card here. Tell me if this gets any better. All right.
We are on Discord. That's too loud for me is the problem. Like, you're loud for me. It's just not for them.
Gotcha.
He's on 100% on Discord.
So I'm just going to blow your eardrums in.
You're good now. Like, your volume's fine.
Okay.
But, I don't know.
So, can you up Discord's volume in OBS?
Oh, this might be doing it. How's that, guys?
Well spent.
Any better?
This is the first sub towards tonight's inevitable JKL timeout crowd fund. Join me and prayer, my brothers and sisters. Let the light purge the darkness.
Lumi, thank you for the 22 months, brother. So, chat, you said it's better? Okay, cool. Perfect. That worked. So let's have you share screen and queue up. Let's start with live coaching so I can see how you play. Because before in the VOD review, I can't really see your mouse and stuff.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so when I get in game, am I gonna have to change this? Do you know?
I'm not sure. Did you share display or did you share?
I just shared the game itself.
Yeah, you'll probably have to change it.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Hover Z so they don't ban it.
Yeah. So usually I just ban Malphite because that lane is just toxic.
That matchup is like nearly unplayable this season, so it's a fine ban. Last season it wasn't as bad, but
I've played it several times, and every time it's just like when mana flow bans up, you get punished.
yeah, it's cancer. Scorch Comet.
Yeah.
Other than Malphite, well, since you ban him, what are the matchups you struggle with?
Generally I can play around most others, but I've only had to play the Lysandra matchup one time, and it only seemed one-sided because their jungler avoided my wards and kind of got an early cheese gank on me, and it spiraled from there.
Okay. Yeah, it's a hard Zed favored matchup, but I'd have to see you play it to see what your issues were. Basically, Lissandra's base movement speed's so low that she can't dodge your WEQ if you just put your mouse on her. And she's so low range that it's like you outrange her as a melee champ with your combos. So, yeah, it's super easy for Zed.
But before I was banning Malphite, I would ban Akali.
That's definitely a good ban too. Cancer champ. Okay, Seraphine. Yeah, switch to that. Yeah, everything else looks good. You can Laceration's been liking taking a cooldown CDR shard. I think
Right.
it is viable. I think both are viable. I think for a lower elo player, though, it's better to take, up to force.
So just based on this, I'm thinking this looks more like a Duskblade or not Eclipse, but the other one I can't remember what it is.
Prowlers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go Prowlers here for sure. Okay, and this fucking Seraphine is running TP. You have to kill her multiple times in lane. You just have to run her over. So basically, Seraphine's abilities, I don't know if you ever went against her in lane. She's super. Her abilities clear the wave. They don't hit you if you're moving, like, at all. It's so hard. So yeah, go longsword refill.
If I have fingers at all.
Yeah.
So this is the test.
So levels 1 and 2, well, especially level 1, you want to just be using Q for CS priority. If there's no CS to get, you can look for poke.
So in the very beginning here, am I letting her push into me to get the minion advantage, or okay?
Yeah, you let her push in because she can auto you to death. Level 1 and 2. Nothing you can do about it.
I kind of thought that was the way it would go, but
Level up your Q. So like right here, you can be. Okay, we'll grab your CS now. You grab that one. Good. So like you had a window there to throw like 2 Qs. No, back up. Don't take any minion damage here. Okay, good. You already CS better than Mitchell. Good job. Alright, try to throw... Okay, so you want to try to line up your Q to hit both. Hit her and...
the minions.
Yeah. Q and auto? Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Minion blocked me from dodging that.
So you can go W level 2 and like try to throw 2 Qs. But you're going to hit 3 here, so save your W for your level 3 and WEQ in. Yeah, go. Okay, back up. So you had a small window there to go in before, but we'll go over all of this, so it's not a big deal.
She hit level 3 like right as I did.
Yeah, so like the play there, you needed to start pushing for level 3, basically. Like you needed to start autoing minions since you were getting there before her. So then you would have had a larger window. Okay, go in. Yeah, just go in all the way. Go all the way in.
Yeah, she's now, but taking
Don't let this hit the
didn't wanna
tower.
get the minions there.
Alright, it's too late. Pop a pot. You stopped a recall though, so that's good.
So now just slow push it back.
Yeah. Okay, so... Okay, now we'll go over later.
Their TP.
Let this crash on the tower.
I positioned badly there.
So right now you're looking to get a recall. So don't even worry about harass and just focus on clearing waves. Let this crash, clear quickly, and recall.
Okay.
Clear the next one. You use your abilities to clear the next one. Throw a Q through it, and then to finish it off, use your W, Q, and E. Yeah, that, and then throw a W, E out. Good. And then Q through all of it. Good. Now grab that one and then E that one. No, just E. Your shadow's on it, so
Yeah.
you can just back up and let it do the rest. All right, recall fast. Nope, back up. Yeah, that's not going to be far enough. Yeah, you got to back up. Just, you have to drop a wave. Because you didn't use your shadow, you lost your recall timing. But it's okay. You'll have a kill window at 6 since she doesn't have exhaust or anything like that. Wait for boots while you wait for health, and then buy those and run to lane. Throw your W out.
I think right now more than anything, it's just, I guess, that I'm nervous.
Yeah. You're not going to play
I'm making
anywhere.
more mistakes right now than what I would if I was just on my own, I guess. But
Yeah, that's completely normal. Okay, there's not much you can do to her here. You can try to hold this wave and not let it crash because she doesn't have mana. So like just walk up into the lane, Okay. Get ready to hit 6 and just go in. Pop your next potion. Okay, yeah, ult.
oh my god! All right.
Just swap and flash. Flash, bro. Okay, so first things first. If you ever have the chance to ult someone without using your W, you do it. Always.
Yeah. It would have been better to reposition with.
Because, like, so you did WEQ and then you ulted her, but what damage do you have after that, right?
True.
You got nothing left. And then, like, you want that W shadow to throw triple Qs. Triple Qs is your deadly combo. It's the most deadly one. So if you ulted her and then WEQ, she just dies there. There's no way she can live through that. But we'll go over all this again. I'm going to let you play a little bit. And I'm just going to watch because it's hard to play when I'm telling you what to do. But I'll give you small things here and there. Like push this fast right now. Use your W to push this.
Use my W?
Before, when your Qs are up and you're trying to push away fast, you need to use W. Back up. Don't walk up to the tower. Don't walk up. Look at top lane. You should be moving your screen to see top lane when they're fighting like that. Look, see? That's a free kill up there. Okay, he's already dead. That's fine. Clear the wave. That ward.
Yeah, that was autopilot, 100%.
You can combo her. Oh, don't walk up to do it. Or, like, don't swap to combo her. Poke her from range. So she can't do this to you afterwards. Potion. Move your screen to bot lane. See what it looks like. Okay. Doesn't mean you have to go. You can look to kill Seraphine here. You can kill her. Try to like hit her with a Q just to pop her shield or something. You can try to bait that out.
Okay.
Okay, she has no shield. So if she walks up, you can ult her. Another thing you can do to get in range is WE and then just walk at her because it slows. And then ult and then triple Q.
So right here.
Okay, walk, ult her. Oh.
Okay.
You should have ulted her there, yeah. But her shield's going to be back up, so you lost your window.
Gotcha.
No, back up. Use your pot. She's too high health now to kill, so you have to try to hit her with WEQ. Okay, full combo this wave, the back line with your W. Good. Back up and recall. That's fine. She took 2 charge shots, now you can stay. Now she's killable. You can combo her now with ult.
Do I wait on W cooldown, I guess?
Yeah, go in now, go in now. WEQ. Dead. Back up. She's dead.
What? On.
Okay, well you just need to use your ignite. But
Okay.
then she's
Yeah.
dead. But you can see, like, you see how, like, if you use ignite, you overkill her there. That's how, like, much, like, you do plenty of damage when she just lets you walk up like that. That's how low elo is.
Yeah.
You just get free
okay.
kill chances.
I know that she dies there easily.
It's okay. Not a big deal. She doesn't have flash now. She's, like, you have another kill chance if she doesn't have hourglass. As soon as your ult's back up. Try to chunk her once and then walk up and ult. She's dead. You don't gotta worry about her. Okay. Try to chunk her once here before, since your ult's coming up soon.
Okay.
Good cues. She shielded it, which is fine. Okay. Yeah, don't go towards that. Fuck Kindred. That champ's really annoying for Zed. I wouldn't worry about this. I would just go mid, clear the wave.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
don't worry
is the
about that
stuff
fight.
I usually get flamed for.
Yeah. Well, flamed by your team or by me, because I'd flame you if you went to that fight.
By team.
Yeah, no, fuck your team, bro.
See? You
No,
already
fuck
see
your
the
team.
pain.
Hit the tower, hit the tower, hit the tower, hit the tower.
Okay. Yeah, because
That's fine. Just a little bit of damage is worth. But look, if you weren't running a back, I know you were talking, but you see how the important part to take away is how just those few steps that you took missed a plate. You know what I mean? That's why it's so important to be decisive. You can kill her if you W away and ult. Okay. If she has ult still, you're fucked, yeah. You're going to have to alter and ignite her. Okay. She should die. 6 health. Okay, so the play there, because you don't know if Kindred has ult, you have to W away, ult her, combo her, and if she doesn't have ult, she dies. If she does, you survive, and you get her ult. That's it. There's no other play to make against her. Grab cooldown boots. Because if you go in like that and she pops ult, there's no world where you win after that. That's just how that champ works. But it's okay.
I just haven't. I don't know. I just need to get in my head again.
You're good, bro. This is how everyone is when being live coached. Even me. When I'm being live coached by someone, it's very difficult. Okay, so you see the next wave is coming, so you want to save your W for that and full clear it, since you have no kill pressure without your ult. W out. Okay, can be a little bit more efficient, but I'll show you how to do that. Good, now back up. Now yeah, this is where you want to go drop a ward. Your team is on your bot side, so you want to walk up.
Do I need
Not
to
the
ward
brush.
top side or bot side here?
So it's important to ward top side, but not like this. See what you're doing right here? This is called face checking. This is how you die, because Kindred has to be up here. So you should have took the safe way around the wall and put it,
Here.
yeah, and then put it like in the brush or just in the river right here where you're standing.
Well, Kindred's bot now, so
Yeah, so that's fine. good.
Just wasted a ton of time there, though.
It's okay. We were going over shit. It's all good. Okay, you can look for a combo here. Check her items. She doesn't have Hourglass. So yeah, combo. That's fine. She shielded it. Get ready to go in. Swap. Okay, so you know Eve was there, so you wanted to like start. Like go in, walk up. She should be dead here if you ult.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. No fingers on that Q.
I mean, the Q won't kill. That wasn't the problem. The problem was, one, you weren't ready for the Eve. Two, your W was on a 1 second cooldown, so you needed to E first to bring your W up, or to get it off cooldown, and then WQ for the 2 Qs, right? Okay, clear this. Recall, get your item. You should have enough, right? Or am I going off of old numbers again?
Yeah, it should. It's 1,000.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I would go Prowlers here. So this is why Lowy the players say Zed's broken. Because like you could have killed her 15 different times because she doesn't know what she's doing, right? Because she just like walks up to you. Okay, you have no kill pressure on her, so you just want to clear the wave. It's fine if she takes the tower, but if she doesn't, that's good too. Okay, use your W to clear this wave. Okay, go to top
So
lane.
right there, I know you've said I could be more efficient clearing those waves.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah, I'm
am
gonna
I
show you how
needing
to do
throw my
that.
W on the far backside of the wave?
No, I'll show you how to do it. I can't really explain it, I just have to show it. You can kill him. Go, go, go. Don't use your W. Just run at him. And then use alt and then full combo. Okay, alt.
Ah. Finger diff.
So one thing that's important that I'll show you later is don't use E after you alt. You want to WE. So you slow them, and that makes your triple Q easy to hit. But I'll show you how to do that too. Okay, clear this next wave and then reset. You're running too far away from your shadow here, but it's okay. Throw your Q. You're wasting time basically. So that's another thing you really need to pay attention to. But no, go reset.
Okay.
No. You can't do anything to this guy. It's a greedy reset as well. You should have done it in the brush because if he stops you, you lose all tempo. Grab. Do not go into Ravenous. Just grab. Go into Last Whisper.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm wasting so much here. Alright.
It's okay. Grab a Sweepers.
Been the same items though.
Yeah, you're okay. Okay, so without Last Whisper, he's not killable anymore. He was only killable before because he had no ult and no health. So you can just combo waves here. Okay, good. Now you want to get out of this lane and let Gnar, so just leave and go to mid.
Okay.
Because since you can't make any plays here, you want to go somewhere where you actually might be able to. So first clear mid wave.
Oh my goodness.
Kill her. No, kill
I was
her.
not trying to path there though.
Just run at her and kill her. Prowlers through the minion and kill her. Just ult her, yeah. Okay, now swap back. Just swap back. Okay. W? Nah, okay, my boy. Okay.
I'm giving you something to work with now.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Just W? You good? Okay, yeah. Okay. Nah, get, bro. Don't ruin this play. That was good. There you go.
Getting a little too cocky now.
No,
with one
no, no,
kill,
no. Where
but
are you going? Where are you going?
Continue pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why are
'cause
you
they're
running the
about to
bot?
go
You think
for
you
this
kill anyone
dragon,
there?
aren't they?
They're about to go for dragon. You have no chance of killing them. You have no wall. There's no play to be made, so get this farm. Okay, good. Now back up. Fuck the dragon. Go clear these chickens and then reset.
Okay.
Good. Reset.
Oh, this is bad. This is the
Right,
dragon.
let him die.
hint
Yeah,
that you
this
were-
is the dragon illness. So grab that, another longsword, and then head to bot lane. Grab all that farm, push it all the way. Press tab. Okay. I want to see everyone's items. Use your E, yeah. Next wave, use full combo. Sinful, you're killing me, bro. Just auto the melee, swap to the shadow, W with W, and then hit auto the ranged. W combo this. See, you see how you're walking up to these minions, right?
Yeah.
The ones in the back that you can just swap to and like save time. Okay, tower. There's no way they chase her.
Yeah, and that would be a bad fight anyway.
Yeah.
We're down a member.
Combo this wave. Ay. Don't worry, I'll show you how to do that.
I'm
Okay.
sure you saw that indicator going wild.
Yeah, get ready because there's a chance, since this is low elo, that the entire team comes. I think they're a dragon, though. I mean, Baron. No. They're not here yet, so just keep pushing.
Shoving.
Fuck it. Yeah, if you die, you die. This has all been worth already. Okay, run away because other people have to be here. Unless there's no one here, you can just fucking turn and kill her. Yeah, just go. Just kill her. Alter and combo her. She's dead? Swap? Good. Okay. Wow, Zed's so broken. This Kate's actually running fucking at you as Kate. Okay. There you go. Clear the next wave. If you die, you can blame it on me, but I can't watch that wave die.
See. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I apologize for that cue. I feel the need to say that.
It's okay. You're good. You got that kill on Kate. You see how...
I could probably stay there, but
No, it's okay. You needed health anyway. And you're not going to take the
Flavor
tower.
or Hydra there.
I want you to go... Press tab. Hold tab for a bit. I want you to go to another lethality item. Go Edge of Night.
Edge of Night. Okay.
Clear mid wave, take mid tower. No one should be able to stop you. Use your goddamn E. Combo this wave. Swap. There you go. Yeah, now take this. Perfect.
Pike's here.
Kill him.
Oh my goodness.
You're good. Just
Well,
swap
I
back.
blew him up, but I got.
It's okay.
Yeah, I
So
guess semi-worth.
basically, the way you have to play that against Pike is he has one play to make. You're going to ult and he's going to E. He trolled it. So literally all you have to do is Q, like triple Q, and swap back to your initial thing all at the same time. That's it. He's dead. He can't survive 3 Qs as a level 10 Pike. And there's actually like 15 different ways you could survive, but it's not that big of a deal. Sell your potions and grab your Dirk.
Now I'm probably running bot or mid.
No, run down mid is too dangerous to go bot.
Okay.
Basically, the wave's too far away. Oh, they're a Baron? Okay, you
and
definitely
they're
go
on
to that.
Baron, so that's yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Just go down mid. Okay, fuck going mid. Go grab blue and then go to bot. Now that we know they're on the top side of the map. Q's. Okay. Yeah, push this
Should I
out.
take this mark away from Kindred?
No, fuck the mark.
Okay.
You need to push these
Not
waves
worth
out. Which dragon is this?
Mountain. This will be
Okay.
their third.
Okay, so not a big deal. Look at your Lulu. This looks like you... No. Can't do anything. You can't do anything, so just recall and buy a longsword. You can't push bot. You can't do anything mid. There's no fight to make here. Okay, kill him. If he goes too far, kill him. Because they're split right now, the enemy team.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically just hovering and looking for anyone that overextends. So actually, I want you to go Serpent's Fang. Pickaxe.
That is going to take a minute.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a blower. Okay, so it's okay to let this tower fall. You can't do anything, so yeah, just run. Just let it fall. And inhib. Okay, W, throw W out. You're going to have to do that thing I told you about earlier. W out, if they jump on you, get ready to alt and swap. Okay. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, I may just back up a little bit here.
Yeah, get right. You have to defend this fucking Nexus though. Alt someone and then W backline.
Not the Kindred, probably.
Ah, okay. So that was one of those times where you had to defend the Nexus. So you should have thrown your shit out. Someone was gonna run at you. The Kate did. She was running at you. Actually, I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna show you all the different things that you need to do.
Okay. I knew that was going to be pretty bad just from nerves, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Do not worry. Do not worry. All right. Oh, wait. It didn't show up in your match history yet? Well, Riot, please. This is annoying. Hi, Bambi. If it doesn't show up, I'll just go show you a few things that you need to start doing in practice tool before we do that.
Okay.
Before we go over the things from that game. Okay, so it didn't show up yet, so it's fine. I have other stuff we can do. So I need to show you a few things. What's the delay between my voice in Discord and in the stream, by the way, for you? Or like...
About 10 seconds, maybe.
Oh, 10 seconds? Okay, then I'm going to share my screen on Discord so you can watch what I'm saying in real time.
Okay.
Tell me when you can see it.
All right, I can see it.
Cool. Okay, so... let me go to... here. Okay. So, let's start with the basics. The basics. Oh, I actually need the minions. I need to show you that. Okay, so look. All right, so to clear this wave, I guess I need to buy some gold here. Look. So the way you're doing it, you're doing this. You're throwing your W like this, and you're trying to clear. Like, it doesn't work. So you want to hit everything by doing this. When it lines up, you throw the W to one side like that, and then you throw it like this.
So your Qs make a cross on the casters?
Yeah, so let me turn on indicators so you can actually see what that looks like. Let me wait for this next wave. So to the side like this. You see?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because your E's already going to hit the melees.
Yeah, exactly.
See how it fast clears a lot more efficiently?
Yeah, and if it's like still coming and it's not like the wave's not set, you can do this. Like you see how this shadow's gonna be here for 2 of your E's. So you don't have to wait for the wave to I don't know the word for it, but like
To sit.
yeah, to like set up, I guess. You can throw it out early, or like there's multiple ways you can do it. Just make sure you're doing it efficiently. So like, or you can do it like this: throw the W out, wait for. As you see, that's also hitting everything, you know. So
I try to line it up to where my Qs hit both, like all the casters and all the melees, but you know they don't form a single file line. So
yeah, exactly. And the important part, or like the thing you want to make sure you're doing is the. So let me. It's like this is good because it puts like a raw Q for these ones.
yeah.
Right. So make sure you're doing that from now on. Let me go to here and actually show champion stuff. Bambi, I can't fucking see.
Someone must destroy the weak. Us.
Okay. So, combos. The thing I was telling you to do, you started doing it, but I need to show you why. So, like, sometimes you would do this. You would alt, and then you press E, and then you try to W and Q.
Right.
That's the only time you do that is when you were diving Seraphine and you're. So, like, if you're W. So, you're only going to do that when this is on, like, a 2-second cooldown. Since your E is going to drop by 2 seconds. So, like, let's say you don't have time to wait for it. You go to alt someone, like this. Then you can do that, because then you can W, or E and WQ right away.
Okay.
Without having to wait the 2 seconds. Because a lot of the time with Zed, you need 2 Qs, at least, to kill. Just the 1 Q won't do it. So, yeah, you want to do... The right combo is R, and then WQ, because when Z and so if you look at this right here, if they just get hit by your WE, that slows by 25%. If
Right.
you are on top of them because you just ulted them, and you WE, they're getting slowed by 37.5%. You see?
Okay.
That's the important part. So they're slowed so much that the triple Qs should land unless they have like a dash or they flash it. That's why it's so important that when they walk up to you and give you an ult without you having to W, that you take it, because that's your best case scenario.
Okay.
Another thing I was trying to tell you. So the higher elo you go, the more they're not going to let you do that. Like, they rarely ever let me do that in high elo. So what you have to resort to sometimes is this to get them slowed. And then since they're slowed, you can close the distance, then alt, and then triple Q. You want to get out of the habit of doing WEQ and then swap in and alt, because then you have no damage left. You only do this combo, the one that you kept doing. You only do that when your WEQ and then auto attack is going to bring them to like 30%. Because then you can alt and then like just an auto or an ignite and it will kill.
Okay.
The combo I was telling you to do for Kindred, so against champions where you can't really walk in, this is something you might have to practice in practice tool. But so she was here, right? And you can't go in and actually kill her. So you want to do this and alt and throw the Qs at the same time, or swap to the W and throw Qs at the same time. Because you can, basically the combo is going to be alt, QW at the same time, not WQ. QW and E. Because when you do this, and then you alt, QWE, when you W, now there's a shadow there, and you press E, so it slows. And then those Qs are traveling. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then there's no risk. You want to be going for low risk plays, not high risk, high reward. But then there's some plays that just flat out won't work, like the one where you try to do in Kindred, but she's just gonna ult it, and then you're dead. Let me think. What else were you? I'll be able to check on the game, but let me. Oh, I can always open my VOD.
I'm gonna
Nice.
practice that combo right now, actually.
Let's see here. Yeah, because this way we can show your mouse. I think your mouse was in it, was it? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Yeah, it was. Okay. So I'm going to swap screens to this one. Let me know when you can see it.
Alright, I can see it.
So let's go over. Let me get out of this practice tool. Hold on one sec. So let's go over a few things. Some laning basics. Start at the beginning. So, oh yeah, I can keep this here actually. So right here, there's like no low CS, right? So this is where you can, it's basically a free Q since you don't have mana. Because there's no CS that are getting low or are low, you can look for a Q on her, especially when she does movement like this. So you see where she's standing right now?
Yeah, I could throw it right between her minions and hit her.
Yeah, you can hit, or I call them raw Qs, basically where it doesn't hit anything else, so it's gonna do full damage.
Right.
It's not. It's like it's barely even worth to hit her with a level 1 Q if it goes through minions. So it's still worth if you can, but okay. So and then
But it
Go
would
out
have
of
just been
this.
free harass.
yeah, because you didn't need it for anything else, so you might as well use it. Okay, so this is where your positioning in lane is off. Like where you're standing in the
Standing
lane.
really far back.
Well, standing far back is okay, but it's about it's all angles. So right here, you pretty much always want to be I don't know the word for this. When you're like diagonal from each other, I don't know the word. But so Bambi, I can't fucking see. Okay. So your positioning is good here because look, you see this CS?
Yeah.
You're in a spot where you can hit her and the CS. Now the moment you move over to here, now that option's gone. So because basically the reasoning behind why you want to be doing this right now is that you can't walk up for that CS. Against anyone that knows how to play the game, you walk over that CS, you're losing a fourth of your health, and it's not worth it. So if you're against a decent player, the way this mind game would work in higher elo, I would walk up to that acting like I'm going to auto attack it. That is going to make her look to harass me, right? So I'm going to act like I'm walking up to auto attack it. I'm going to throw Q, hit it, hit her, and then back up all at the same time. She's going to use an ability. So it's going to waste one of her cooldowns, some of her mana, and I'm going to get the CS without taking damage while damaging her. That's how the mind game would go. The higher elo you go, like in a challenger lobby, that's going to be, now there's fucking 50 mind games for that one CS. Now, like, I'm going to think that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to get baited into doing something else, you know. Sometimes you can't avoid damage, but basically, that's what you need to be looking at. You need to be looking at throwing a Q through a CS and hitting her if you can. Especially when you can't walk up and auto it. Okay, now, level 2, you can grab W. Basically, the way I decide is where I'm CSing. If I'm under tower CSing, I will grab E. So I can grab CS that I wouldn't be able to get without it. If I'm not, then I will grab W and I'll look for 2 Qs.
I waited way too long here to level up another ability. I was almost level 3.
I mean, that's okay. I do that all the time. I'll hit level 3 without leveling up my level 2 yet, just because I'm waiting for a certain situation. But
Well, if I would have had that cooldown, I could have used it to some form of an advantage, though. Possibly.
yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely did it too late, as in you could have used them both to help you in one of these scenarios. But I'm just letting you know it's okay that you don't level up something if you're waiting, like if it's for a reason. So, okay, then what was the next part? Oh yeah, things get really sloppy here soon. Okay, so, oh yeah, okay. So right here, well, it's because I'm like telling you go in, go in, go in. But basically what I was trying to tell you here, but I didn't have enough time to. So, okay, look, you see how the waves are reset now?
Yeah.
So you should know that means your experience is also equal. When she's pushing into you, she's going to have the experience advantage. But now that the waves reset because she didn't slow push properly, now you actually have a chance to turn this and surprise her with a level 3. So you should be walking up.
Killed those minions.
Yeah, you should be walking up, throwing like 1 Q to try to hit her and hit the minions. And then, like, you see, you should have been hitting that, and because you need 2 more. After these 2, you hit 3, but oh no, you're gonna hit 3 off of 1. You're 1 away. So if you're trying to hit 3, think about how fast if you just threw 1 Q and were auto attacking, you'd hit 3 for sure before her.
Yeah.
And then you're going in on her level 2. She's fucked. So that's,
she wouldn't have had her shield there.
Exactly.
At all.
No, and then you're just, I mean, she has no counterplay. So yeah, you can't swap after that, but that was just you're playing with me telling you to go in. So Now that your W is down, there is nothing you can do. There you go. That's what's. And remember, you have Scorch. Scorch is taken for laning. It's super strong in lane. So you should be trying to use Qs whenever you don't need it for a CS. You get that Scorch damage. Okay, so
And then I walked up to her too.
yeah. So first problem is, so like this combo, it's not terrible. The problem, there's one small problem with doing this the way you're doing it is, and I'll show you, it's right. You decided to go for it right here. Do you see the problem?
She doesn't have anything to gain here. Like, she's not going for anything, right?
No, she is. That's why it's not 100% wrong. The problem is you went for it as your melee minions were dying, meaning all of her wave right now is aggroing onto you. The whole thing. So if you waited just a second for the wave to walk up and aggro, then you're good to go for this. Because your WEQ is not going to aggro the minions, as it'll be from your auto attacks.
Just me being that far forward will.
Yeah, but you being the first thing in line for them to run into, you're going to take a lot of damage here. So, and then look at your mouse right now. This was one of the main problems I had with Zed when I first started.
I should have immediately had my mouse on her.
Yes, because you want to be throwing that Q while she's slowed. And you have to think about it this way. One, this shadow, you see how it's so fucking close to her? There's no chance she dodges that Q. That one is guaranteed to hit if you're not griefing. I still miss it sometimes, and I fucking hate it. If you're not trolling, you'll never miss it. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I'm thinking also, if I would have just thrown the Q a little bit sooner, it may have even caught her off guard before she had a chance to cast her shield. Because that's what negated a lot of the damage when that electrocute proc hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you do it fast, it's hard for them to shield it.
Yeah. I was trying to, and I know this is probably just a bad habit to break, but I was trying to see which direction she was going to move after that. And I know she's slowed. It's not really going to miss, but I was just trying to get an idea of where I needed to place it, I guess.
Well, you have to think of it this way. She can literally only be in so many places with no boots while being slowed. She can only move so far.
True.
At this point in the game. That's why, like I said with Lysandra, that's why it's so Zed favored. She like actually can't dodge it because she's so slow. So if you like your W is right. Like you W to the side of her, I believe. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, see, so with you Wing to the side, you have to realize that there's no way she walks towards it. Only a good player will walk towards it. That doesn't exist down here. Because they're like, oh my god, Zed's coming for me. Like, it's fucking Thanos. He's going to kill me. So they're running away from the shadow.
Try to run the opposite direction.
So that's why you use the shadow to, like, force their movement. You know what I mean? You know if you throw it to this side, they're going to run this way. So you throw it and immediately move your mouse to where she's standing. Throw a Q, it's going to hit 100%.
Okay.
So like your mouse being over here just shows me that you're not thinking about it properly. Like really, 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 this is like the number one thing I want you to focus on for your games right now. Is every combo you throw, no autopilot through it. Focus on having your mouse right on top of her, throwing the shadow to the side, putting your mouse right on top of her and throwing him.
Okay.
Because it is so important to Zed, and when I'm playing well and I'm landing these, the amount of kill opportunities that that it gives me is crazy, the difference. So now after that, she shielded. So this is where being Zed kind of blows, because any other champ here, if they jump on her as an AD champ, they will win. They will just kill her with autos. Zed's base auto damage is like really, really low. So it would be, I doubt you'd be able to kill her by the time she gets back to tower, or just kite you around in the wave. So it'd be kind of coin flippy going in here. And you have energy.
Plus, and I just tanked that wave for half
Oh.
my HP.
And that's another important part. So I'm sure you know, landing both your Qs gives you energy back, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if you landed both Qs and then swapped, you have energy for another E now. And can actually go in. So, that's why I say Zed has so much, like, such a high skill ceiling. Because it can literally come down to just, like, landing both skill shots so you get the energy refund. To let you
And
keep fighting.
Combo again.
Yeah. Okay, so then she... What happened here? So yeah, you see how like... So you see how the way you were doing it kept leaving like one minion here and one minion here? This kept happening.
Yeah.
So if you have it to the side...
Minion in the middle.
Yeah, it'll kill this. And then your second Q, basically you want the one Q coming from you to hit these two, and the one coming from the shadow to hit this one. Since it's a raw Q, just a Q and an E will kill it. And then these two will need a little bit more damage, so you have the next Q to come in to kill those. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so right there, you pissed me off because you didn't fucking use E. Do you see why that pisses me off? You see why that's tilting? Because look, you need to reset really bad right now, right? I'm just like, if this is me on Seraphine, you're dead already because you fucked up your recall so many times. But she gives you a chance, and look, your W's here, and it will kill both of these, and your E's 0.5 seconds. Look, watch you.
Yeah, I would have killed both of them and hit her too, and been able to reset.
Yeah, but
I
now,
walked up and then whiffed E.
and took two of her abilities, and then you
And
had the
then
balls to recall here, bro. You gotta be out of your mind. Okay, and then this is where. Oh yeah, you're gonna hit 6.
There's
Okay.
a reason. There is a reason that I'm where I'm at, I guess.
So, here's another kill window you had. Well, okay, a decent player here flashes, so you don't have a kill window, but I don't even think she did, so you should have killed her. So basically, you need to be paying attention way more. Everyone in low elo does, because this is like one of the biggest problems. Y'all don't pay attention to your experience. Like, you guys hit level 2, level 3, level 6, and just, it's like you're not ready. So after you kill that cannon, you know you're about to hit 6. So you're going to kill this one. Now you need one more. So now, since she's low on mana, there's no way she kills you without Ignite. Especially since you're going to level up and get more health. And she's all the way up here, not respecting your level 6. So like, you're behind right now, but you can use it almost to your advantage in this elo because she's not expecting it. So you should be walking, you should be moving your character to here to auto this. So the moment you hit 6, you
There's
leveled
less
up.
Distance. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll already be in range because watch this. Look at you. And look at her. If you moved here because you knew what was happening, if you moved to here, you're already in range the moment that this is
Right.
killed. You level up R, you alter. And now that's a kill window or you blow her flash. Either way, you win. Because you walked over here, now look what happens. She's still not respecting it. Look at her. She should be walking away 100%. But she's like walking towards you. Then you do this. Oh boy, yeah. Then
Yeah.
you do this shit.
Ban me.
Like, I just want you to realize this won't kill her. Like, this only kills... Oh, she did buy a tier on the second base. She didn't buy any armor yet. So this kills if she eats both raw Qs plus ignite plus a passive auto. You have to get her into passive auto range. If a single Q goes through minions, it won't kill. And like, you don't want to have to worry about all that, right? You don't have to worry about both Qs having to be raw Qs, her not flashing at all. Like, the highest chance you kill is alt WEQ. If she doesn't flash it, she's dead.
Yeah,
Here,
I had vision of Kindred even before I even cast ult.
yeah, and this is, if Kindred doesn't have flash, you live for sure. So it's not the worst thing that you...
And I should have just flashed immediately here too.
Yeah, you flash right away. That's what I was trying to tell you to do. Just R and flash. But it's not the worst thing that you didn't flash, because if Kindred has flash, you should die regardless. But you should have died even with flash here. You should die. But because they have no fingers, you had a chance to survive.
But Seraphine should have died, and then the play would have been dead anyway.
Yeah, then Kindred has no... Yeah, then you just went out and you swap back and they die. And like, that's another good part about leading with alt. Like, that's why I hate doing this and watching this part. Because look, so you do this right now, look. Now you alter, and what distance are you creating for yourself?
Yeah.
You're cutting all your options. Like I told you when you tried to kill that Ezreal. Remember that Ezreal in the VOD review?
Don't remind me.
Yeah, that fucking miserable play. It's the same thing, basically. Like, now you just cut all your options. Your only option at this point is to alter now, and you have no escape. You alter from tower, you got plenty of way to disengage if something goes wrong. You miss all your Qs, you just press R. You're back. Okay. I want to go to... Oh yeah, this one was just a free kill. I mean, there's nothing I got to tell you about this. This is exactly what you needed to do. You just didn't ignite. So, I think you actually did it here. Did you actually do it right?
I didn't ignite, for sure.
No, you didn't ignite, but I think you did WEQ, I think. Did you do that on purpose or what?
Probably not, but...
Or was I telling you to do it, maybe? If you consciously did it, that's great. If you use WE instead of E first. Because you see how this made this very easy? If you did it, you could have done it even better and slowed her for 37%. If you just did it like right on top of her. So like when you alter here. So if you throw this W just right on top of her, and then WEQ, she slowed for 37%. Yeah. So it's like nearly impossible for her to dodge it without any mobility. But you hit him anyway because she's slowed enough. Actually, I think you missed one.
I think that far shadow missed. Yeah, barely.
So yeah, that's where that 37% would have made it land. But regardless, you ignite and she dies anyway because she's sitting way too low health. That was unfortunate. But yeah, you just got to ignite there. Nothing I even need to teach you about that. Now, so basically, I kept you... Another important thing to realize, I kept you fed. Like, you started this game, very far behind. But I basically kept you fed through macro. So, I don't know if you picked up on everything that we were doing, but...
Well, I like side laning, and usually I try to make the conscious choice of, you know, if a lane's empty and it's slow pushing back to me and it's close to the turret to move to that lane. But or if there's like if Vayne wasn't bot right now and Caitlyn was down there and it was mid game, to kind of hover that if people are showing elsewhere on the map.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go over why I was telling you to do what you were doing, just so you know the thought process
Okay.
behind it all. So first things first is this play here. This play, you're behind, they're ahead, and I think your bot lane's losing as well, if I remember right. Pretty sure your bot lane's losing. And yeah, it's Kate versus Vayne. The odds of you guys winning the fight is pretty low.
Right.
So you're going to want to take the guaranteed. Well, that also brings us to another thing. So in a situation like this, you need to make sure to move your camera over so you can see if there's anything that would make the fight maybe winnable. Like if they're kind of low, then it's different. But from the information I could get looking at the minimap, this isn't a fight you want.
Right.
And it's better to just take the guaranteed farm.
And Vayne just got blown up too.
Yeah, like the odds of you guys winning that so small. Especially since Eve didn't have ult. Vayne didn't have ult either. Like there's just no way.
And those steps backwards, I could have even swapped with a shadow and been able to get that plate.
Yeah, and you should have got this plate.
Anything.
This was the play I was talking about where you can't W onto Kindred, so you W over here for the exit.
An altar.
Alt, do the combo I was talking about. If she ults it, that's fine. If not, it's a free kill.
There, if I would have just cast my Qs a little sooner too, she would have died. But
Yeah, but the reason why that's not even worth talking about is because any good player ults you before, like, is gonna ult you before you can even get those off as Seraphine.
true.
Like you already misplayed, and it comes to them now misplaying, which isn't worth going over, right? It's more
Right.
You want to go over the stuff that you could have affected.
Right.
Okay. So I think it's the Volibear kill next. No, they come in siege. Oh, so this one, yeah, this was the one I was talking about.
Gank opportunity here.
Yeah, so like if this is me and I see Eve on the way, I'm swapping to this to bait. So I'd swap to this, act like I'm farming the wave, and walk this way a little bit. Then Eve would show up, and then I'd turn around and I'm going in. Because now you have to walk all this way to get to her. But Eve is like so close now. You can see on the minimap how close she is. And you're still all the way back here. So you're super late on it. She gets the charm, so Eve should die, or Seraphine should die here. This is where you used E.
Yeah, I don't think my W was up yet, actually. It looks like it's just now coming off cooldown with that E.
Exactly. That was like the point. So
Right.
E, W, Q. You need to be paying attention to your W cooldown always, because it's so important. It's where all of Zed's skill expression is. It's all in his W. So you E, now W's up, because you need to realize that there's no fucking chance in hell that one Q kills her here. No chance. If you WQ and hit both and then swap with the W and maybe auto her like 2 more times and get a passive auto, you can kill. That's even... Like, the odds of you killing are still slim hitting both Qs.
But doing that under turret is another
Oh no, you
thing,
kill her
too.
actually. You kill her because Eve actually got some extra damage off. Yeah, you kill her. If you did WQ and hit it and then autoed her one more time, she dies.
Okay.
And then, oh yeah, I told you to come up here and kill this guy. So Nar just died. What that tells me is if Volibear probably used his ult to kill her. Or to kill him, the Nar. I don't think, there's no way. And if he died and Volibear didn't use ult, then just fuck me, right? Like, okay, whatever. It happens. So that's like a little gamble that it's like a, what's the word for that? I don't know the word for it, but,
Schrodinger's situation.
I don't know. But either way, to kill him, to kill this Volibear, you need to hit everything because he has armor since he's against a AD champ. So, yeah, I'm telling you to make sure that you walk in with leading with R, and you do. So you ult here. Now you should. This is where you need to.
W.
Well, it's just don't panic. You don't have to do this really, really fast or anything. Like, just slow down in your head and realize that this guy is slow as shit. And he's fat as hell. He's huge. You're going to hit your stuff if you just play it calm. So you'll start with Prowlers. You need to ignite him. To be honest, the best way to play this is know that he's going to use his shield. So when you warded it and saw his shield, you let him pop the shield and you wait.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
And I think that I do Prowlers him before anything else, but I think the rest of the combo was
Giga scuffed. Yeah.
Rushed it and messed it all up.
Yeah. So you Prowlers and then you like W to here, but you want to be Wing on top of him so you can continue fighting. But
True.
If you wait for a shield and then full combo with Ignite, you kill. This is why Zed is... I mean, like, what other assassin just walks up and it does no fucking damage to him? Like, you actually have to land your shit and do it right and nearly optimally to kill him here. So, yeah, you just have to play it calm, play it slow, know the only way that he lives is using his shield. We get you to go. Okay, so this was your moment. This was the highlight of your career right here. This was good. This was really nice. So the reason I'm telling you in this situation to just swap back and W out because we have no idea if Kindred's ult's up. So the moment that you ult her and he shows up, there's no way that you should survive.
If they played it correctly.
Yeah, or if Kindred has ult, then you're really dead.
Right.
So, and it's better not to go for such a high risk play unless there's like something that told you earlier that she probably didn't have ult. Like she just had a fight with someone and someone pinged it or something like that. If you're looking around the map, you saw it, then this play is great to go for. She's just free. But that was nice. And then, did you swap to this W because I told you to, or because you did it yourself?
I was going to anyway.
Nice, good.
I was
That's
trying
good.
to lead him just slightly further in the other direction and then swap to it.
Okay, good.
And I may be
good.
wrong too. I think I also E him here to try to cut the cooldown some. No, I didn't. But I should.
It's okay.
have.
No, it's okay. That was all good. And you kite him out and you live. That was good. That was a big shutdown. That got you a little bit of gold. Now you started walking towards bot lane, which was griefing. There's no play to make, so you just need to push mid, get your waves, go grab chickens because there's nothing else to do. So you're grabbing chickens here because look. So what did the enemy bot lane just do? They took bot tower, pushed the wave in, your Nar's top, and now they're going to go down and do dragon. Eve doesn't have ult. You have gold to spend. The odds of you winning this dragon fight are slim. And you're in no rush to like really do anything else right now, right? So you might as well use this wasted time where everyone's going to be jerking off of a dragon to just go clear chickens, get some extra gold, and then start. And then I'm going to show you why. So then you see this. This is where your Vayne should be right now, pushing bot wave out. But since she's not, that's fine. Now you get to push all of this out. This is a ton of free gold for you. Yeah, look at this fight right now. Let's look at this real fast. When you move over, or when you look over. Like there's just no way. The only way you win this is if like it's not even worth talking about. your team has to do something really good. Like, you can't do it alone. You don't have enough gold. So that's why it's much better to just take the guaranteed CS. Because like the problem is when you're behind, you don't, especially in higher elo, you don't get this luxury of pushing all the waves out. Like if I try to do this in higher elo when I'm losing, they're not going to let me push. Like I can maybe, if I'm lucky against a good player, push one wave out before they're there to either stop me or to push it before me so they have tempo. There's no way they're going to let me push it all the way to tower like this. So it's nice to take advantage of this and farm up when you shouldn't have the chance to. Then you got this Ding Dong Kate. So like this is where this was a gamble right here because they just want a team fight, enemy team. And I told you to stay for the tower because if they come for you, fuck it. You try to outplay. If you die, you die. You push the waves all the way out. So what are they going to get anyway, right? If they kill you here, they get nothing. If they don't come for you, it's like it's basically low risk and like decent reward for it. So you stay down here, and then as soon as everyone's missing from the map, now they're either going to Baron. Well, if they had any brain, they're either going to Baron or they're coming for you. All of them. Somehow it ended up being like Kate coming for you alone, and everyone else on the other side doing who the fuck knows what. But that's low elo, and that's why it's so easy to win down here because you literally just had a Kate fucking walk at you with shutdown gold. No, she E'd towards you.
Yeah.
She used her only escape to go towards you.
Seemed like she may have reset. Didn't she come straight from lane?
I'm not sure. But yeah, you got to push one more here because they didn't, like the fact that they didn't come for you yet means they probably just weren't coming then because they would have been here by now if they were already coming. So now as soon as the Kate shows up, you should know that's a free kill is if there's no one else behind her.
True.
So that's why I'm telling you to like run away first. Then she eased towards you, which is, I don't even know. And I see Volibear top. So, like that's what you should be looking at basically. Like you should be running away and looking at the minimap. Like is she alone? Is she not alone? But she's worth gold. Like a lot of gold. So even if there is someone behind her, if you can suicide and kill her, it's worth it.
Right.
But then we see Pyke here. So now I'm like, okay, just fucking kill her. Because, like, she has to be alone. There's no way. Like, if anyone's going to be with her, it's her support. So then you ult her, and your combo is nearly perfect. And you got the kill. You should have ignited, because it's really important you get that kill. Like, if she has heal, and she heals at the end, she lives. Because you didn't ignite her.
True. And because you saw Pyke by Baron, you knew that wave was free. Because the only person that could have contested it was Seraphine at that point, really.
Yeah, we saw the rest of them.
Yeah.
We saw the rest of them here.
I was meaning whenever you saw Pyke earlier, like, we didn't exactly know where Seraphine was, but
Yeah.
we knew that Pyke wouldn't be, like, I don't know, he wouldn't be there without anybody else, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, and if Kindred's down there to kill you, then just, like, whatever.
Yeah.
You got gold, you brought Kindred to you, it's fine. Okay, so this was the kill on the Pyke. Wait, how the fuck did he get here so fast? Look, he just respawned out of base and he gets you already? It's cause you're so slow. Like this should already be, you should already be clearing this shit. Okay, it wasn't that slow, this one. But still, he got here fast. What the hell? But yeah, you should know. Okay. So part of playing League, that it's a big thing that you never can see that high elo players are doing. It's one of those things. Is they are tracking everybody constantly. And it's something that once you do it enough, you'll start doing it without realizing it. So like when I'm playing, I know, in the back of my mind, I know that he's dead for 4, she's dead for 7. I see Kate up here, Volibear up there. So now I know where 4 of them are. So, and that information's important because you go for this. Seraphine's up there too now. So 3 were up there. So now, seeing that, you know you have a small window here before the real threats show up. Pyke is not a threat. He is a free kill. So, since you know they're on the way, as soon as Pike shows up, you have to make a quick decision based off of his like level and what cooldowns you have and all that stuff. So he's level 10. He is a free kill. So you have multiple ways you can kill her or kill him. You can alt and then prowlers through his E, like prowlers through him to block his E. I think the easiest way for you to kill him would just be to WEQ combo him to force him to E, and then as he's Eing away, you alt. But what you did, so like
I waited until the turret killed most of the minions too, but
well, he misplayed. Like you see how you're out of your alt, and he's like not even close to done his E.
yeah.
A player that's not griefing is gonna E as soon as you alt, basically, or like is gonna time it so when you're coming out of alt,
I get stunned.
yeah. So let's watch it again. So yeah, so then you should be using WEQ. You just did it too slow.
Yeah, I got hit by the stun, but I shouldn't have gotten stunned.
You shouldn't have gotten stunned. You could have, like, yeah, basically, you need to know that that's his only counterplay. He has to somehow stun you, or else you're going to one-shot him. So you basically do what you need to do to get around that stun. You can ult it after comboing, because you'd have enough damage anyway. You can W away and then ult and immediately swap. You had multiple different ways to get that kill before they showed up. Okay, now we go bot lane. You can't contest dragon. Okay, so now the end of the game. So this is where you need to... This is where mechanics can save games for you. You basically just have to read that you have 2 people dead for 27, and they have Baron. So you might have to make a play here to survive, to keep the game going. So in this is the exact moment you need to use what I taught you at the start. So you want to throw W out, not only to wave clear, but to poke, right? WQ. Now look. You see this right here? Or you see the kindred? So if you want to be walking like this way, and see if she like comes towards you. Because if she does, you alt, you immediately swap. Actually, you know what? You're fucked. Okay, I forgot they had Kate, so now I'll teach you another thing now.
She places the traps under the shadows.
Yeah, Kate's a pain in the ass for Zed, and you're gonna have to do it like this now. That she kills your options big time. So what you have to do, it's basically Zed can do a ton of AoE damage if done right. So what you have to do is, like, you got some damage here and that was good. Now I think someone walks up, right? So you have to hold your W now, and when someone walks up, you alt W into, like, you see how they're grouped up as 4? If you alt 1, WEQ, and hit everyone, that's a ton of damage. And not only that, if you alt and then swap an E, you're gonna literally bring your W cooldown. You're gonna reset it with all these people. So okay. That's where things get more tricky. That's when you have to. That's where Laceration is like Zed Jesus. He's insane when it comes to these situations. But you basically need to realize that they're about to end the game, so you need to do something. Actually, did Kate put a trap right there? Did she put a trap on your next W? She might have been out. Nope, she didn't. So look, this was the time you could have done that. You could have saved the game right here. So if you realize she didn't put a trap under that, look how she's walking at you, right? Mm-hmm. You alter W to get you away from like right behind her. Because she's going to be like this. So you're going to go from here to here, but to that shadow that was further away, which they're not going to expect. And then by the time you're done swapping to that shadow, you can swap back to your initial one that's all the way back here. And you can throw all your shit at her. You can kill her. Or at least damage her enough to like stall the game for the two people that are alive.
Right.
But because you didn't really do anything here, they just ended the game. This is a very tough situation, regardless. What like defending that's not something I'd expect you to be able to do. But you know how to at least attempt it next time in a situation like this, so you can practice that kind of fight.
Okay.
So let me do this. Whoops, what am I doing? Jesus Christ. And just so you know, something important for me to tell you, your mechanics are nowhere, not even close to bad enough to prevent you from climbing on Zed.
Right.
It's important for me to tell you that, so you never think like, if my mechanics were better that game, I would have won. It'll never be that.
I miss a lot of, I guess Windows is one of my main problems. So at least I know what to look for, or a lot of what to look for to try to optimize my laning and everything now.
Yeah, it's all about that shit. It won't come down to you just like landing your shit. Everyone misses their stuff. Look at my cues.
Yeah, the control.
Oh, you can't say that. Only I can say that, bro. Damn. Okay, so let's grab. So let's just grab. This is. Wait, let's sell this. This is 40% CDR. So you're gonna have this pretty much every game, 40%. Let's do.
Right, you've got that on Twitch. You don't have it in Discord yet.
Oh
So
shit! Yeah, I'm an idiot.
It'll
Hold
just
on.
have a delay.
I will.
I'm sure it's difficult, like sharing it across two different things.
Yeah, that's why I normally don't stream the coaching. It's just like a clusterfuck. So basically, I just want to show you what I'm talking about. So this is the Kate walking up to you, right? Oh wait, I need levels. You were like level what, 13, 14?
Probably.
Okay. So this is the Kate walk. You threw your shit here. Kate walked up to here. So you're going to be swapping. QW. Look. So
She
W,
would have died.
R. Well, let me walk up and. So W, Yoda combo, R, Q, W, E, back. And now my W's up. You see?
Okay. Yeah.
You just need to make sure, like, this isn't going to drop your W cooldown. This will. Like, you
Right.
need to hit the E, not your shadow.
Yeah. The shadow just slows when Zed hits it himself. It drops cooldown.
Yeah. So basically, when you're in these situations, this is where I get a lot of outplays on Zed. Is when they're walking at me like this, and I'll combo them, and then someone will walk up, and then Let me do that again. So let me... Yeah, so I'll combo. They'll walk up to... Or they'll like jump on me like a melee. Swap with them. And then you're creating distance constantly because you can't immediately swap to your R. That's the problem. So you need to swap to the W since they're like, what? Like, it just throws them off. Like, wait, where the fuck did he go? And then you're swapping while throwing the Qs. So you're throwing triple Qs. You're resetting your W and you're going back to your initial shadow. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's why the skill ceiling is so high too.
Yeah, that's why like Zed has so much shit that he can do, and it's so difficult later in the game, like 6 items. Like it's just that's where Laceration is like a whole nother level than everybody else.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, after that VOD review, I was very embarrassed that he was in the chat.
Don't
Watching that, I
worry.
was like, oh my goodness.
Bro, don't worry. I'm embarrassed when he's watching my gameplay. But Laceration says my Zed is good. Just want to put that on the record. I have proof. I have the
Got a
DMs.
chat log for it?
I'll leak it. I screenshot it. Okay, so let's see. How much time do we have? We started. I think we have enough for one more live coaching game if that's what you want to do. Or we can do 1v1s of a matchup you have trouble with, or something else that you think would help. What are you thinking?
Which I know the early game on Irelia is ridiculous in the first place,
Mhm.
just from playing her anyway, but does Zed just hard outscale her?
No.
Or okay,
I just played that on my main. I can show you it if you want.
okay, actually now that I'm looking at that game, she was trolling really hard, I guess.
Which one?
If you go into my match history, it's the game I went 19-11, which I know that's a lot of deaths, but if you look at her build, it actually makes sense why I was able to 1v1 her late.
If you're ahead of her, you can 1v1 her, but
Oh,
it
I
can
was
be
behind.
tough. The only real troll part of her build is the Hydra, I would say. Well, and Sunfire, but
Yeah, she was itemizing directly, which granted, I guess we only had an Annie for AP, but
so do you struggle with this matchup, the Irelia matchup?
that's the first time I've really played it, but I mean, the early game, I was trying to dodge. I was focusing too much on CSing and wasn't really focused on dodging her stun, and it got me killed twice, I think.
Yeah, it can be really, really tricky the way you have to play that matchup. If you want, I can open the game where I just played against it and I stomped her. It's how you have to play a lot of melee matchups as Zed. But if it's not worth the time, we don't have to do that. It's really up to you.
That's I don't think that's a matchup I've played very much, but I'm sure. I don't know. Is Irelia something that's played very often in like? I I wouldn't see it being played that often, even in like mid plat or low diamond or anything, would it?
I honestly don't know. It's played a ton in high elo right now. I think I played against it literally every game of the day. Like, I'll check.
Well, I'm not expecting this coaching session to get me in high elo.
Yeah.
That's a big jump, but I will say this much, like I was struggling in the beginning of the season just to get something down, and your VOD review closed a big gap where I went on like an 8-game win streak, lost 1 game, and then won 7 more in a row.
Yeah, I think you... Oh, yeah, I think you showed me that. I think you came into the stream and said that, yeah.
Yeah,
And
that was just from the VOD review.
yeah, don't, like let's just know that I'm always hesitant to give someone a lot of information. That's why I always say coaching sessions shouldn't be too long, because giving you a lot of information, now you're going to have to be thinking about a ton
Yeah.
of stuff. And it might make you play worse.
Overburdens.
Yeah, it might make you play worse until you actually, because basically you need to get to the point where you're not actually thinking about it anymore. It's just you're just doing it, right?
Right.
Your thought process needs to be going towards nothing like game mechanics. It needs to be going towards like what the enemy is going to do and what you need to do, like how you want to play the map, how you like where they're going to go, what's coming up in 30 seconds, that stuff, like game stuff, not mechanical stuff, not like focusing so hard on your experience. Like that needs to be like in the back of your head already, constantly tracking everybody. That stuff that needs to be constant. Like you need to be doing it.
Okay.
But like I said, the number one thing that I'm giving you to work on, first things first, is focus on every single WEQ. Every fucking combo you throw, you need to focus on doing it the way I told you to do it. Not like if you ever throw one and you're like, oh, like I didn't do it, like that's fucking slap yourself or something. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, whatever you're into.
See, you're giving me permission for a kink now. You're
The second thing is I want you to, let me think, what's the most important? I want you to play the map the way I was telling you to play the map, as in every team fight that's about to happen, analyze it. Who's winning lanes? How strong are you? How strong are they? Is your ult up? Is your flash up? You know what I mean? Like these things, so you know if that should be a fight you should take or not. Because if it's not, and there's a huge ass wave in top lane, you're going to take the wave in top lane all day. Right?
Right. Yeah.
If it's a team fight that let's say you have the vision set up and it looks like they're just going to be face checking and it's just free pickings, go ahead, move over to it. But you need to make sure it's actually free pickings.
Okay.
You don't want to waste time going to a fight that's you're not going to get anything out of when you could be getting CS.
Right.
What else? So those are definitely the top two. Third one, just to make it a nice number, 3 things to focus on. Third one, I would say, based off watching your gameplay, is like, since they're gonna give you these kill windows where they let you ult first. If they give you that, focus on doing that combo properly. R first, WEQ, and try to make sure that your slash Zeds and your shadows E, both of the E's hit, so they're slowed by 37.5%, and there's no way you miss your triple Q.
Okay.
Okay.
Got that wrote in my notepad.
Okay. We have about 15-20 minutes left. So what would you like to do with that time?
We can try a couple 1v1s if you want.
That's up to you. If that's what you want to do. I could
That's
play a
fine.
champ that you struggle with.
Not Malphite, please.
Yeah, no, that's not even. Fuck that.
Cheating should just be considered hacks at this point.
That matchup is so cancer. Okay, so what matchup do you want me to play, or what champ you want me to play?
see. Now, there was one time that I played the set matchup. Actually, how about Diana?
Okay. This is actually a Zed favored matchup. I think we talked about it.
Now, in this matchup, would you typically run Conqueror or Electrocute?
I would run Conqueror, but Electrocute works for sure.
Okay.
So let me.
Now, I'm
I just
assuming
personally like Conqueror.
I think it's because well, it's obviously because I misplayed the matchup, but this is one that I have had some trouble with before.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what you're doing wrong.
All right, I will be right back.
Okay. Diana versus Zed is Zed favored. I thought she just done because of Seekers plus W shield. No, Zed actually wins because he can dodge everything she has. He can dodge her Q. He can dodge her ult. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. What the fuck you just say?
I cannot turn back.
That's from Dodgeball? I've never seen that movie. Well, Sinful's not here, so I'm looking at chat.
Chosen of the
It's a well-known movie quote, idiot. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
So this matchup's it turns Zed favorite level 6, but you can win early too. It all comes down to Diana's Q. So like let's say Diana uses her W. Actually, let me just see how you play it, because then I'll know what you're doing wrong.
Okay. Now, from the Diana standpoint, what would be the correct skill order? Like, she should she go Q into E or Q into W in a matchup like this?
She can actually go both. Depends on the situation.
Okay.
I would do QW, unless like Zed's really trolling, then I could pop E.
This is necessary.
Yeah. So the Zed's trolling. What do you-
Yeah, so like I should never be able to
Period.
walk up for those CS without you hitting me.
No more.
Just with autos, because I'm in your wave, right?
I had nothing to do there, so I shouldn't have stood so close to my casters.
Ignorant thrall.
So that's the part that I guess I struggle with the most. What is my objective there? Because if I stand too close to the wave to contest you, your Q hits.
Yeah, so I'm gonna...
If
You
I stay
played
too
some
far
Diana, right?
away- if you're talking about that one game, I wouldn't call that playing Diana. But
Is that the only one you've played? Like ever?
it's like minimal experience on Diana.
Because if we reverse the matchup, I'll show you how easy it is to dodge her Q. Basically. Because it's all Diana's Q. That's where everything comes from. So if you learn how to dodge that, You can't lose.
I could have walked toward you there and dodged it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's all about anticipating. Unless you have like some crazy reaction.
So,
I know you missed that one on purpose, but
yeah, so I was just trying to see if you would swap to your W as I threw that, but you didn't. That's what you should be looking to do. So, would you say you know how to play Diana at all?
Bring down the sun.
very slightly.
Very slightly. Do you know how her abilities work at least? Like, to where you could...
Yes. I have an understanding of the champion. I'm just the execution is what I'm lacking on.
Okay, so let's restart. Because she's not that hard, so I think you can play her. If you like know what she does, I think you can play her well enough to... If we swap, you should be able to see, and I can tell you as I do it, the differences.
Okay.
Also, when you threw your WEQ, it was like... One of the Qs was like a mile away because you weren't doing what I told you to do. But it's okay. You're on stream, so maybe when you're playing in private, you focus on that thing that I told you to do. Okay, so let me create this lobby again. You play Diana, I'll play Zed.
What we have seen, what we have done, you are all
Okay. So I take Dorn's Blade in this matchup a lot. As Zed,
Sorry to
because...
ask, but it seems like it's good in certain scenarios, I guess.
Yeah, I like Dorn's Blade against like these AP champs that you can all in, like especially with Conqueror. So like Silas, Echo, Diana.
So you run Conqueror into Echo as well?
He's one of those champs that if the enemy team has a bunch of melees, I'll run Conqueror. It's more like team comp dependent because both work.
Okay.
Like Shoot can be really nice for Sim too. Because the thing with Echo is he has so much move speed that he might not even give you that all-in extended fight that Conqueror is good for, like with Silas. Like he can't really get away if you guys are all-inning. He can't just like sprint away. Neither can Diana.
beyond the reaches of space. We evolve. You do not deserve life.
So see the difference between you and I just on these 3 minions here? See, I'm not like I see you want to walk up for them and I walked up instead.
Right.
Just to pressure you. Because you should be able to get them for free. You should have to do something for it. But Diana outpushes Zed. That's why she wins in the early levels. And Zed wins at 6.
Pathetic life form.
that's unfortunate.
Oblivion.
Alright, so okay, that actually hit me, but the concept there, where I threw the W out and swapped, that's what you want to do against Diana. Now, you just have to wait a second so it passes through, then you swap. Because if that doesn't hit me, then you have no counterplay at all, right? Like, you'd have no damage. You wouldn't be able to reset your E. You wouldn't be able to,
Right.
like, you just straight up lose, right? So, that right there was the test to see if you knew how that matchup would go. Because all the bad Dianas, they do what you just did. That's why I threw my W out. I just threw it out to see if you would throw Q while it was out. It's the biggest mistake. Yeah. So that's what you should be looking for when you're playing against her. Throw your W out and see if it baits her. Because it's going to. It's fucking piss low. There's no way in hell she doesn't do it. Happens every time. Even in like Diamond, they'll do it. Challenger, like Master Challenger Dianas, they won't. But Diamond 1, they'll throw the Q out. So what you should be noticing is, did you see how low health you were when we were fighting? Just in like the first 3 levels? Like, I only walk up and get in range of your, even if I don't dodge all of your Qs, I'm only in range to get hit by them when I have to be. For like a CS or something. Or like if I don't have my Q up. But if my Q's up, I'm staying out of your range and throwing a Q at it. That makes sense?
Right.
Once the weak wither away.
Oh my goodness. It just expired.
Well, you wouldn't win that regardless because my whole wave's here, but I see what you're saying.
Well, that and I didn't buy items, but
Yeah, that too. So I think it's pretty much pointless. You can leave the game now.
okay.
Okay, so the main part of the matchup is dodging her Q and not getting poked down too much, and then trying to bait her by throwing your W out and dodging her Q. You win, you just win if that happens. Especially at 6, because then what does she have to kill you with? Just her ult, but you can ult it. So, yeah. Not taking too much Q harass from her. It's really not that difficult to not. If you're spacing properly, Diana can't get enough Q harass on you. You have to be eating every single one off cooldown. So, okay, we have time for one more matchup. What's the next matchup that you would struggle with?
There's not many others, I guess, that I've had too much trouble with, because I mean, even like Akali in the elo I'm in, they don't play it right, so it's not difficult. But I know that you would play Akali to where I guess Akali would be a good one. Let's
Okay.
try it out.
I will play Akali then. I'll show you how cancer this champ is. You want to see how cancer this champ is? Okay. I will show you. Fucking hates going against this champ.
So I'm assuming a lot like Diana, the spacing on this one's going to be really important.
Yeah, the only thing is, with Diana, not only is it like a slow traveling skill shot and like after it lands nothing happens, this champ, and like Diana's Q has a cooldown, this champ's Q is a 1.5 second cooldown and she can follow up with an auto attack.
Powered auto.
Yeah, and she gets movement speed with her Q and slows you. She gets movement speed from her passive auto and slows you. Nice champ.
So I'm guessing if you... I don't know what would be better against Akali. Would it be better to space just outside the tip so you avoid the slow? Or if you can't, just to go ahead and eat the damage?
Yeah, it's better to just try to avoid the damage altogether, and you end up having to give a lot of CS, but it's really difficult. Not an easy matchup at all. Wait, whoops. Especially since she out damages you without a damage rune. Yeah, so like that's the AIDS part. You missed your Q, now you have to wait. I like don't have to wait. Like my Q's up. I can do what I want.
And
I work alone. It's better for everyone.
so it's just a patience game for Zed here.
Yeah, you patiently wait to get cancer, basically.
Canceled an auto.
Isn't this just a grand old time? Not being able to play the game? How fun is this?
Zoned off a cannon.
Yeah, getting zoned, like you actually can't walk up. And like if you take that, you go in here, I win. I'll win the trade 100%. And the damage you just got on
You were
me?
out of energy, like just because of Shroud.
Yeah, and like the damage you just did to me, I'm gonna heal up with Fleet.
Fleet.
Yeah.
Okay. But now though, I should have waited on that.
Hi, Bambi. Excuse me. Can I see?
Yeah,
Bad cues.
I did not put my mouse on you at all there. Oh, yep. Terrible cue there.
So basically now, like, you're pretty much forced to recall, especially since I'm gonna sustain through Fleet. Oi!
Oh, yeah?
Almost caught me off guard there. And like the CS, just through CS,
Right.
the difference is huge. Yeah, it's just because like you can't really do anything about it. You have to give CS or you die. That's why it gets so difficult.
And right there, I know it's a big kill window, but I know I'm gonna be turret diving and die.
Well, I mean, like you could definitely kill me, but I guess it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain because there's like multiple times I could just recall. You know what I mean? And like I come back to lane I'm just gonna have such a big lead. Like here, I could recall there.
Right.
Oh.
I knew that was gonna happen, but
There's nothing you can do about it. Actually, okay, there's one way.
yeah, there was something I was looking at doing earlier, but I think you were just spacing preemptively for it. I was just gonna swap to my shadow and flash auto E, but
Yeah, I knew
think
that
you
was
were-
coming. Yeah. So there's one way you could have outplayed that or survived it. So instead of ulting me like you did, you should have walked away to where basically you were out of range to ult. So if I did ult you and I dashed into range, it's called buffering. You're buffering your ult. Yeah. So you would have ulted the moment I got into range, and you would have dodged it, and you could have survived. But that would be still very hard to do, like without knowing, especially. Oh, and you see how I dodged your Q because I walked towards the shadow?
yeah.
So like only a good player is gonna do that, really. Okay, we can leave this one.
Okay.
So yeah, that matchup's cancer. I think it was like I had like 25 CS to 9 with the wave
Yeah.
coming to me, so it's just. So if let's say I chunked you like I did, had a big, and I had the wave coming to me, I walk away, recall, come back to lane with items way more than you, and it's just like it can snowball from there. You know what I mean? Like it's so, and then level 6, it gets even more difficult. Like it's so AIDS.
Right.
Okay.
So they've got to very strongly misplay, not know the champion, or you have like great jungle assistance to win that matchup.
Even that, I mean, it really comes down to you just avoiding as much as you can, and like you're gonna have to give up some CS, but you try to win it through landing your combos enough to where you can fight
Okay.
and like kill her, because you'll kill her and then you'll be down like 10 CS, but you'll get up in experience and that'll be more important, and then you try to snowball the matchup that way.
Right.
Okay, so I gave you the 3 things you need to work on. Went over the matchups. Remember that you might struggle when you go to play because you're going to be applying everything I told you and it's going to be kind of a mess in your head. But just 1, don't get tilted. 2, after the game, like if you felt that way, you felt like flustered, just focus on 1 or 2 things at a time. Just like for one game, focus on your combos, that's it. And just you can fucking autopilot the macro all you want. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that'll help you learn. But other than that, you can always send me, like the people that I coach, they can send me, and they do all the time. You can, like if you had a question about a specific play, if you just record it, send me the file, I'll open it, tell you what we should have done, and that's that. You can always do that. So
Okay.
don't be hesitant or to ask any questions in general.
All right. So, you want to Saturday next week too?
This was probably like perfect time. So if my schedule stays consistent, well, not consistent, but like if everything works out the same way, I get all my work done before Saturday night, and my sleeping schedule ends up me sleeping on Saturday again, then or Friday, then yeah, for sure. But I'll let you know where, like I'll know on like Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, Fridays and Saturdays are the only days that I can really stay up late like this. So,
Okay, then yeah, it'll be one of those 2 days for sure.
okay.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.